When it comes to kissing or sleeping with someone on the first date, so a good first date, that can be played in so many ways, because you do not need a lot of money to have a good first date. If the girl loves food and stuff, just find out what she wants to eat and take her there. And then going and doing something fun, something that's going to make her laugh and smile, because if you're going and doing something fun, it's really easy to tell how the date's going, because if she's just kind of, yeah, like looks like she wants to go home, well then you can kind of cut the date short and take her home. But if she's having a good time, she's having fun and stuff, and I know for me, I will genuinely enjoy myself if I'm having a good time and I'm feeling my date and stuff. It's a good key. You can see it, and then you can actually be like, oh, okay, maybe I will take this girl out for a second date. So then you actually feel appreciated too for the time and all the money that you spent on the date. For a bad date and stuff, I know for me, I'm a mom, so it's really easy for me to go ahead and just say, oh, well, my child is sick or something like that to get out of a bad date. But I mean, basically, it's not that difficult to be kind of honest and upfront with someone, to just basically say, you're not feeling it, this isn't working out. So obviously there's situations you can get into to where you feel like it's unsafe or uncomfortable, then just call a friend. Have them pick you up, and so there's at least one person in your life, that's got your back, and just use them as your escape route. So what not to do on a date, a big one is obviously talk about yourself the whole time. Granted and stuff, we want to find out, about both things. We don't want you to be constantly asking about me the entire time and then you just clam up. But at the same time and stuff, you don't want to be talking about what makes all the great things about you and stuff and whatnot. Like, just be you, just be yourself. Just, obviously we're not one of the boys, so, don't treat us like that. But at the same time, just be comfortable. Act like you're kind of out with your friends and, you're just enjoying yourself, because honestly, that's what a date's supposed to be, right? You're supposed to be enjoying yourselves. If you're not, and so then you shouldn't be on a date. Oh my goodness. So when it comes to kissing or sleeping with someone on the first date, I feel like kissing is a definite yes and stuff, especially if you're feeling it. It can give a big key into whether or not you are open to a second date. But as for sleeping and stuff with someone on the first date, I don't know. I've never slept with anyone on the first date, but I certainly don't think it would sit here and be opposed to it. I would definitely have to be, you feeling the vibe. And that can be whatever the date was you guys were doing, whether you guys went out, you were drinking or stuff or whatnot. Because I feel alcohol would have to be in the play for me to sleep with someone on the first date. But it's definitely one of those things that, yeah, you have to feel out the situation. Weakness on a first date is if you were to take me anywhere to possibly, that would say, that if you know what I love and stuff, and you know kind of whether it's just going on my social media or just kind of doing a little bit of research and actually genuinely asking, that's a big turn on and stuff, is doing what I genuinely care about, which is maybe going to see puppies or going to take me to go to get sushi, because I feel like for me and stuff, that's definitely a big kind of like, oh wow, like this person actually does pay attention and stuff. But then you got to keep it up. You don't just do it on the first date or whatever and then just never again. Come on, people. Keep it going.